get on a motorbike, have a bit of a fossick around, talk to Brendan, talk to me, talk to other people, and, pinch all the ideas.
You need to find out where to live on the island that works for you. And it's different for everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And literally, when we go out of the gate, there's nothing there. There's Tepkasatsuri Road, and there's Boat Lagoon over the road. I'm going to blow my nose.
No worries.
And there's like a Muslim village down the road. We sort of hear the call to prayer 5 times a day, just there in the distance. Very nice.
Yeah, I had a couple friends that were kind of living in this area of Surin, and then during and kind of after COVID, they moved out to your area strictly for the land, just so they had more space and they had kids and they can run around. And because to have land that you probably have over here in that type of, let's say, 5-bedroom, I mean, you're talking that's 80 to 100,000 in this area. For sure.
So, I mean, Phuket very much is the west coast, and it's one price. They go over the hill, and it gets much cheaper. Yeah. But, yeah, you don't have Surin Beach on your doorstep.
Yeah, you're not near the beach. But
I know the beaches are there, and I can get to them within half an hour any day of the week I want, or even better, I jump in my own pool.
Do you have any run-ins with, and I'm sure people will ask that question, do you have run-ins with cobras, vipers, anything like that in the garden?
Or I confronted a cobra. I've told this story a few times. I was at a golf villa. I don't play golf, but the last place I was at was a golf villa.
But not at your place?
At my place. It was a golf villa in a place I was before I moved to Kokau. And one day the cats were screaming. I had about 5 cats at one stage, and 2 of them were screaming at the front gate on either side of the front gate. And there was in the front gate, a cobra, king cobra, probably about 1.5, 2 meters long, silver, and it was just there. And the cats were about to try and kill it. And I very quickly thought, well, those cats are going to die. The cobra's going to go for the first one that attacks it, and then it'll go for the second one. And the cats will be dead. So without even thinking, I just went out there and staring the cobra in the face, in the eyes, I grabbed one cat, put it under my arm, screaming like a banshee, grabbed the other one by the scruff of the neck, put it under my arm, still staring at the cobra, and just slowly stepped back. And I got back into the house and I thought, you idiot.
Yes.
You absolute idiot. The cats were screaming and scratching and had scratch marks down the side of my face. The cobra, when I was backing away, just slithered off. And I suddenly realised this is the most stupid thing I could have done. But anyway, the cats are fine. That was my one big confrontation. I was that close to a cobra. I'm not kidding. And it could have hit me like that. But I wasn't threatening it. I was just removing these screaming animals. But there would be cobras around our house, Brendan, but I think it's quite residential and there's a lot of traffic and stuff, so it sort of keeps them away.
Yeah, I haven't seen many. Usually they'll come out with heavy rain because they live underground and the rain will flood them out.
Great. Thanks for telling me.
Well, it's good to know. It's good to know because I've seen them in the fields around here, and the only time I've ever seen them is after a big storm. And that's from the flooding because they're living underground.
I'm aware that they're going to be around. And when I'm sort of heading in, mowing the grass on Sundays, if I'm heading into a longer patch of grass, I'll always say, just tread a little bit heavier here and rev up the engine so they can skedaddle. Coming from Australia, you would have thought, I didn't see any snakes in Australia, even though we've got all the leading venomous snakes. But I've seen plenty of snakes here, including that one cobra whose eyes I will not forget.